later.
Breaking news as we come on the air with the world watching the tragic ending in the search for the missing Titanic sub. Search teams discovering 2 debris fields, the lives of all 5 people on board lost. And moments ago, what the U.S. Navy has confirmed to ABC News about possibly detecting the sound of the implosion and when it may have occurred. Late today, the Coast Guard revealing a remotely operated vehicle discovered 5 major pieces of debris 1,600 feet from the wreckage of the Titanic, roughly 2.5 miles down on the ocean floor. The Coast Guard says all indications suggest a catastrophic implosion, possibly at the moment contact was lost 5 days ago. Families of the passengers notified immediately. The search for more debris continuing at this hour. Growing questions about safety. The concerns about tiny cracks in the sub worsening with each dive. And the ABC News exclusive, 2 of the world's foremost experts on the Titanic, Robert Ballard and James Cameron, here tonight discussing a second tragedy at that very same famous site.
I'm struck by the fact that somehow individuals, companies have managed to miss the lesson of Titanic itself.
Gio Benitez in Halifax with news coming in at this hour. Also on this Thursday night, the deadly tornado outbreak. 11 reported tornadoes in 4 states. The severe storm threats from Texas to Montana. More possible tornadoes, damaging winds and large hail. And the excessive heat warning. Rob Marciano tracking it all. News breaking late today, the armorer on the set of the movie Rust now facing a new charge related to the shooting death of cinematographer Helena Hutchins. What prosecutors are now saying. The war in Ukraine, President Zelensky's dire warning about a possible Russian attack on the largest nuclear power plant in Europe. Our team with the medical units on the front lines, what our Ian panel witnessed inside the trauma hospital. Here at home, the mother accused of killing her husband, then writing a children's book on grief, why she is now suing his estate. And the NBA draft just a short time from now. All eyes on the predicted #1 pick and the league's next likely superstars.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. It's great to have you with us on this Thursday night. I'm Whit Johnson in for David. And we begin tonight with breaking news, the tragic end to that deep sea dive to the wreckage of the Titanic. Late today, the Coast Guard reporting that pieces of the sub had been found in a debris field near the Titanic. And those pieces indicated a catastrophic implosion of its hull. And then moments ago, a U.S. Navy official confirming to ABC News that an underwater acoustic system heard what was likely that implosion on Sunday. The world watching from the first reports that contact with the Titan had been lost and all through the desperate race to find it. Today, an underwater rover found 5 pieces of the Titan 1,600 feet from the Titanic. That's about a third of a mile. Now the world is grieving the loss of all 5 people on board. And tonight, an ABC News exclusive. 2 of the world's foremost experts on the Titanic, Robert Ballard and James Cameron, reflect on the dangers of exploration and on the lesson of the Titanic itself. A lot to cover here tonight, and ABC's Gio Benitez leads us off in Halifax, Nova Scotia. And Gio, that news moments ago from a Navy official painting a clearer picture of the timeline of this tragedy.
That's right, Whit. This just came in moments ago, just minutes ago. The Navy apparently heard on Sunday the implosion, what appears to be the implosion of the Titan, and then immediately shared that information with the Coast Guard, they say. Tonight, a heartbreaking